Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I live my life so much differently than other people, and a lot of times people don't necessarily dislike what I do. They can't relate to it, and so they don't think it's a big deal if I have to sacrifice in my work-life balance, right? Because in their mind, I'm only giving up a trivial event or activity or outing, whereas all of my other colleagues can relate to one another, right? They got life partners, they got common vacation destinations, they love to go fishing, and all the rest, right? And so that's why I call myself the Peter Dislike Show, because of how much I get disliked by other people, or how much I dislike other people, which is fine. I don't need these people to approve of me doing the things I want to do. What I have a problem is when they trivialize it. Let me make that distinction clear. So, for example, I've been wanting to take a trip to Gdansk, Poland, and I cannot seem to find the right time to do it because none of the employers that I work for think of my wanting a vacation as anything significant, right? So, for example, right now I'm working at a community college, and got all these. I got one paper that I published that I need to go to a conference, but now my dean is saying there's this other stuff that I could potentially write about and go to another conference. Gee, I kind of want to go somewhere else, right? But that doesn't ever cross my dean's mind, right? Or sometimes not even just the dean, right? The students sometimes. I have an office, but you know what? I sometimes want to do other things in the office, especially eating, and sometimes my students come a little bit before my office hours technically open, and they barge in there, and or they stay until after I need to go. And one day I was really nervous because I needed to. I had. It was over Zoom, but I needed to step away from the computer to turn off my furnace. I was working on some art projects, and the student got long-winded, and I couldn't disconnect my computer either. The Wi-Fi at the apartment was kind of weak. Couldn't walk over to where the furnace was, and I just got really edgier and edgier and edgier, and finally I got angry. I said, I have to go do something. There's something else going on here. And the student probably couldn't relate to metal casting, so I couldn't even really explain to him what it was. And just frustrations like that, when people don't beat at the same wavelength as me, are what cause the dislikes, right? Anyway, I dream of one day moving somewhere where I have more common interests.